Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be seeing a very important lesson in Revit. So once you understand this, this is your base. From this you can construct your knowledge. So I'm going to be open a new project. So I'm going to here I can click open. Otherwise I can go to file, new and project, and I can select any template here. If I don't have any template, I can give none, no issues. I can select any template. Here I have to select project and say OK. Here we have a project, and what is very important to understand, it is your properties. What it is, properties, they are holding parameters, they are giving more information on a selected element. Otherwise it will be giving information on the opened view. So now you can see here, this is your floor plan 1. So this properties palette, properties dialog box, now it is giving information about level 1 view. Okay, so now here next what you should know, that's your project browser. So here you can see all the floor plan, ceiling plan, elevation. Whenever you add a section, it is going to be showing here. So everything in the Revit project going to be here. So even all the loaded families you can find here, all the linked Revit you can find here, all the groups, even it is 2D or 3D. So everything going to be listed here in the project browser. So these two windows are very important. In case if you don't have these windows, then what you should do, go to view and go to user interface, and here you can see these are unchecked. So you have to check project browser and then properties. Okay, then keep them wherever you like. For now I'm keeping it in the right side and left side. Okay, next, what is very important to understand level, it is very important. So here you can see level 1, level 2, you can see level 1 and level 2. So these levels are created from data element level. So I can show you very clearly. So I'm going to any elevation. So these are elevation points. So these are what is shown here, these are elevation point. If you don't see any elevation here or here, then what you should do, take one elevation and place it somewhere, and then you can see elevation 1A, it is created now, and select the elevation, right click, and so here you see open, and you can say open. Otherwise you can double click and you can open. So now a new window now it is created. So I can show you new window, it is created, level 1 is here. So new window it is created now. So I am in elevation 1. So I'm giving zoom all, but it's not showing anything. Let's go to east view. So here I can see level. Okay, so the same levels supposed to be visible in elevation 1. Okay, why it is not visible? So we are going to be checking that. If I select the view, here you can see this is your view range. So this elevation covering from here to here. So this is very important. Okay, so when I drag from here to here, this is covering the entire area. Now you go to elevation 1A, here you can see all the level. So this is very important to understand view range. Okay, and so these are your level. By default you will be getting one level at least. If you want to create a new level, you should go to architecture, and then here you can see in the datum above you are having level. So the same option, if you are in plan, so you don't see the level. So the level will be visible on elevation only. So go to your elevation, any elevation you like, and then select level. Now it is active. Select the level, and here you have to be very careful. So when I draw, you can see that there is one level getting added here. So how many level I have here, you should check. So here always this bar you should be reading. If this is unchecked, then the level won't be appearing here. If it is checked, it will appear here. Okay. Plan view types. So here everything is selected, say OK. So these two options are very important. And then here you see I'm drawing the level. Okay, here you see nothing is changed. Once I finish, here you can see this is level 3. Now level 3 is added. Okay, so level 3 is added now. So I'm going to add one more level. Okay, so I'm going to architecture, I'm going to level, and here I'm going to start. Now I'm going to uncheck this one, make plan view. This is unchecked. So if I draw this here, there won't be any view adding. So here I'm going to draw. Here you see, here you have to concentrate. Okay, so I'm taking the level, so I'm drawing again. So make plan view unchecked, and I'm drawing. Now you can see there is no other view added. So, and you can see the difference. These are blue and these are black. Okay, the latest one is black. Why it is black? Because the floor plan not created. Okay, to add that, to find the floor plan, you should go to view and plan views. So here in the create, say plan views and then floor plan, and here you can see level 4 and say OK. And you can go to reflector ceiling plan and select OK. Now it got added. So that is how you should be finding your lost views. Okay, so in case if I duplicate and I'm duplicating a view, I'm duplicating. Okay, so now for level 1 I have two views. One is original, one more is duplicate. This duplicate, in case if I delete, I'm going to right click and I'm deleting. In case if I delete, I cannot get them back. But if I delete the last one, I'm going to delete the last one. It is deleted now. That one I can find it in the view and plan views and floor plans. Here I don't get it here. That means that is not the original view. That should be this one, site. I'm going to right click and I'm going to delete. Now let's go and check plan views and floor plans, and here you see level 1. In elevation, until you have the level, then you have the floor plan also. In case if you are duplicating and using it for your sheeting or any other purpose, in case these levels if it is lost, then you cannot get them back. You can do undo. So what is level in Revit? Here you can see, if I select here, you can see these are like planes. Okay, so these are like planes in a building. These are each level. For example, ground floor, first floor, second floor and third floor. So whenever you have a level, you can use them as a work plane. If you don't understand work plane, then you should be continue watching this video for the next 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to be showing you what is a work plane. So here I'm going to level 1 and I'm going to draw a wall. So here you can see I'm selecting the wall. In the properties, I'm going to give base constraint level 1, top constraint level 2. I can go to any of the elevation. So here you can see these walls are drawn on the level 1 and this is going up to level 2. So in case if you want to give an offset, here you can give 200, and when you are moving your cursor outside, then it will be updating. Here you can see there are some small offset. If you want to increase, you can increase with this handle, otherwise you can give a value here. Okay, now to make you understand work plane and host, I'm going to be taking next 5 minutes. Okay, so here we have all the levels. what am I going to do? I'm going to level 1, and here let's see two views. Okay, so I'm going to be seeing level 1. Let's close all the other views and let it be here. Okay, so here I am in level 1, and here you can see elevation, and here you can see all the 3D. In 3D, except the level, we don't have anything else. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to architecture, and then I'm going to take a component, and here I have a desk, and now you can see that level 1 is active, so I'm going to be placing on level 1. Here you can see rotate after placement, these are unchecked. Now it is level 1. You should check here always what is there in the property and what is there here, always you should check. And here I'm going to place, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, keep it in the fine mode. I'm going to zoom in here. Now you can see the furniture, and I'm going to place. So here I'm giving double escape. Now here you can see, so this is level 1. So I am moving it here, that is why it is updating here also. So I am in level 1. Here you can see this is level 1. So this element placed on the level 1. So this element is a host based element, host based. So for now the level 1 is a host, okay, for this library. In case if I change this library to a work plane based, then the situation is different. So to change into work plane based, I'm going to be editing the family. For example, I have a wall. Okay, I have a wall. I'm taking a door. I cannot place this door except on the wall. Okay, so to have a door I need a wall. For example, I'm selecting this wall. If I delete this wall, the door also will get deleted. If I delete this level, if I say okay, even the library element also got deleted. So that is called host element. Okay, the host element can be placed on the host only. So some element will be floor based, floor hosted, wall based, wall hosted. So some element will be level based, we can place on the level only. Some element we can change it to work plane based. So here this family, this wall actually a system family. You can go to edit type, here you can see it's a system family. So I cannot change this to a work plane based, but I can change the library element. This is our library element. Okay, this is our library element. I can change this family into a work plane based. I'm going to be showing you how to do it. I'm going to edit family, and here you can see family types. So this is for creating type. Above that, family category and parameters. Let's open. Here you can see work plane based. So I'm selecting this one, and I'm unselecting the always vertical, and I'm going to say okay, and I'm going to be do a save as, so that I can show you the difference. Okay, so I'm going to load and close. I'm going to save this file, and I'm going to save it in the desktop. I'm going to give a small change in the name. Okay, I'm giving number 1. Let's say option maximum backup 1, and I'm going to save. Now the file is saved and loaded into project. So here I can show you. Okay, so now this is your M desk. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to set one work plane. For example, I'm drawing a work plane in the elevation. I can go to architecture. Here in the work plane, I'm selecting a reference plane, and here I'm drawing a work plane. Yes, it's a reference plane. I'm drawing a reference plane. if I select this reference plane, here you can see a name. I can give any name. Here also you can select and you can give name. I'm giving ref.1. okay, so I have the reference plane. So now what I can do, so I can go to 3D, or I can go to any view, and I can go to architecture. I can set my work plane. So here, to set work plane, you should go to work plane and set work plane, and from here you can select reference 1, and I'm going to say OK. So but I don't know where is my work plane. In the elevation I can see, but in the 3D I can't see. So here if you click, so it will be showing your work plane. So this is your work plane. Okay, now so I'm going to be taking the same furniture file. I'm going to architecture, I'm going to component, I'm selecting component. Here you can see mdesk1, the what we have changed to work plane based. So here you can see, once it is changed to work plane based, you will get a placement option. You can place on the face or you can place on the work plane. So I can show you the difference. So in case if I select place on face, here you can see, so this is your wall. I can place on the wall face also. Here you can see it is placed on the wall face also, or I can say place on work plane. Now you can see the work plane is your reference plane, and you can select and you can just place. Here you can see this is placed in the downward. Okay, it is showing below. To flip this direction, so you can see flip work plane, you can just select. So this is what work plane. Okay, I hope you have understood. Okay, to draw a new work plane, what you have to do, go to architecture, go to work plane, take a reference plane and draw one work plane. Okay, after drawing a work plane, so I'm in the elevation, so what will happen, so it will be coming in this direction. Okay, I'm in the elevation, I'm drawing, I'm giving a name ref.2, enter. Okay, so in which view I'm going to place element, I'm going to 3D view. So I'm selecting 3D view and go to architecture, work plane, and clicking set work plane. Here in the list I'm selecting reference 2 and I'm going to say OK. Now you can see the reference plane I have set to reference 2. So all the elements whichever it is there, it is going to remain the same. So only the current work plane now it is changed. Okay, in case if we go to architecture, take component, if I place on the work plane, here you can see it is placing on the work plane. It is getting placed on the work plane. In case if you want to change the direction, you can change. So to set the work plane back to the level 1, so what you should do, again go to architecture and go to work plane, set work plane, and then select level 1 and say OK. You can see now the level 1 is highlighting. Okay, if you don't want to get highlighted, you can go to architecture, work plane, you can uncheck show. What am I going to do, I'm going to architecture, take component, and I'm going to place again, place on work plane, and I'm placing again. So here you can see I'm placing again, I'm placing again. So here you can see now it is coming. I hope you have understood level and work plane and what is a host element. So in case if you have any doubt, you have to watch this video again. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.